So today I want to talk really quick about something called above and below the point. Now, I teach a lot. I speak publicly. I do a lot of conferences, and this is the very first slide, and I even say it's the most important thing I ever teach. And this is why. It's about your attitude. And so I learned this now 15, 16 years ago. You have the option. You have the option of ownership, accountability, and responsibility. We call that being above the point. Or you could be below the point and you're in blame, excuse, denial mode. Think about below the point, BED, that's blame, excuses, denial, the acronym BED. It's like being in bed and just letting the whole world run around you. You probably know some people, certainly not you, that hang out below the point. Now, the reality is we're all going to fall below the point. Traffic can be mad, someone can hit you in an accident, there could be something that happens. But the reality is the speed at which you get back above the point is what matters. Have ownership, accountability, responsibility. That acronym, OAR, is like having an oar and you control where you go in that boat. So I encourage everybody to figure out ways to get back above the point. Here's two really quick examples. Right, one is traffic, right? I happen to be based in Houston, Texas, right? Several million people, lots and lots of cars. Reality is, we know we can get stuck in traffic, right? But how do you avoid being in traffic? Well, before you leave, you check out the traffic cameras. You determine the right routes. And maybe you've made your car a university. You've got good audiobooks, you've got good podcasts to listen to. You made your car a university. So if you do get in a traffic jam, even though you planned ahead, you can be above the point. Ownership, accountability, responsibility, instead of blame, excuse, and denial. Here's another example. The customer didn't buy, right? And the excuse your sales team comes up with is that it was because of price. Now, I talk about this all day long to clients, and the reality is people buy expensive things. Rolls Royces are sold, Ferraris are sold. People go to one of my favorite restaurants here. It's called Chamagaucha. That place is full, and that place is $75 a minimum per person, right? And yet it's full. And so people say, but it's expensive. Well, people buy expensive things. Why do people buy expensive things? It's because of the value. So you can be below the point and say, hey, they didn't buy because of a price. That would be an excuse. Instead, you'd say, you know, they didn't buy because I didn't show enough value. That would be being above the point. Now, by the way, you can actually fix it. You can figure out ways to describe why your product is so good. I'm Doug Winnie. Hopefully you follow and send this to other people that you know could benefit from understanding about being above or below the point.